Now, the exam requirements also talk about action groups. Now, when we were talking about alerts a couple of videos ago, we briefly touched on it. I didn't get too deep into it, but if you see at the top here, there's a menu item saying Manage Action Groups. We created an action group when we created our first alert, which is to email the owners of the alert happening. So you'll see that when I go into Monitor Action Groups, I've got the one already there. So in this case, the email admin is basically an email service. If I look at the details, it's basically email resource manager role owner. Okay, and I can give it a name, call it email me. Probably try it with no spaces. All right, so I have this email me. We can create another action that also happens. So multiple actions can occur when an event fires. And so in this case, it can be the call function. Now I don't have a function set up properly, I don't think, but you can see the actions beyond email, SMS, voice call. You can call a function, you can trigger a logic app, or just even a random webhook. So if you have a service listening to a URL, an HTTP trigger, then you can basically just have this function be called, okay? Or fire off an automation. So I'm going to go into the Azure function. I'm going to switch. I do have a function resource group. This isn't specifically set up. So you'll see here I can choose the function. Unfortunately, I don't have any HTTP. Oh, there's one. HTTP triggered functions. So I can basically say when this web app is stopped, then this is going to email me, and it's also going to fire off this function call. Okay, so some kind of other automation that happens. I can click save. And so now I have two actions. So this is the concept of an action group. I can also apply this to multiple alerts. So the fact that this is a standalone thing, that this email admins and call function is going to occur, and then I assign that to the alerts that I want this to happen at. So it's almost a disconnection between the alert and then the action group that fires when the alert triggers.